Hey, thanks for watching this video. My name is Larry Benet, Chief Connector, co-founder of Sang. The reason you're watching this video is because of my long-time relationship with Charlie and Ellie Drake. Let me ask you a question. What is it that you really want in business? What is it you want in life? Whatever it is, think about it for just a second. I guarantee you can get it a whole lot faster because someone else probably has the relationship you need. If you want to speak on someone else's platform, if you want to do a webinar with someone who has your access to your perfect clients, if you want more referrals, someone obviously has access to your perfect clients. If you want to get your son or daughter into the best private school, there's probably people that can influence that decision. Ultimately, whatever you want in business and life, you can get a lot faster. I'm going to talk for a few minutes on how you can do that through the power of relationship capital, connection currency, really what I believe to be the most powerful skill in the world. Some people consider it like the easy button of life. And what's interesting about this, the #1 predictor of your career success, according to Gallup, is the quality of your relationships. Now, what I find interesting, they don't really teach us in high school, they don't really teach us in college, and they don't teach us in most workforces. But I guarantee you know someone who is super connected, and as a result, they're able to make things happen a lot quicker, a lot easier, a lot faster. Whether it's shortening sales cycles, getting more referrals, getting more speeches, getting the big joint venture, becoming a best-selling author, whatever you want, raising more money for your favorite charity or cause. We all know these kinds of people. Now the question is, how could you become more or leverage this skill set more for your benefit? So just as a little quick background, I started an organization called Sang. I'm originally from New York. I'm a kind of shy, introverted guy. I've been selectively outsourced 4 times in my lifetime. That's a nice way of saying I've been fired or laid off. The reason I tell you this, the last time that happened was April 1st, 2008. I should say 2006. And shortly thereafter that happened, I had the chance to speak to Donald Trump. And I asked Donald Trump a question: what would he do? How does he handle adversity and pressure? And the person behind me asked Mr. Trump a question, and the guy said, Mr. Trump, what would you do if you lost all your money? And Mr. Trump said, I'm going to be rich. That's all there is to it. Next question. Typical Trump. And anyway, I had a light bulb moment, and my light bulb moment was, you know what? I can go build relationships with anyone that I want. I can connect with anyone I want, because it's the same blocking and tackling. Whether you build a relationship with someone who's homeless, a sales executive, a CEO of a company, a celebrity, or a billionaire, it's all the same thing. And within a short period of time after that, I built an organization called Sang that Charlie and Ellie Drake have been part of. And over the years, we've had the good fortune of having people like Maury Smith, the social media superstar, to Tony Robbins, to Tony Hsieh of Zappos, to the owner of the Golden State Warriors and the Dodgers, and all sorts of amazing people, Paula Abdul, and other people you would recognize. And what I'm most proud of is we never ever paid a dime to have any of the speakers actually come and present. It's because we were really good at getting and creating value for those in our network. In fact, people like Jack Canfield and Brian Tracy and Les Brown and all those, they actually paid us to come and attend our events. So let's talk a little bit about how you can get really good at this skill so you can achieve whatever you want, whatever goal you want, faster. But before I do, let me ask you a couple quick questions. #1, how important do you feel relationships are to your success? My guess is probably pretty important. So let me ask you a series of questions. You can just make a mental note. Give yourself a yes for each point. Give yourself a point for each yes that you answer. So first question is, do you have a permission-based newsletter so you can stay in touch with large numbers of people at the press of a button? If you do, great, give yourself a point. How many of you reach out to your clients and loved ones on their birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, just to reach out and wish them well? When you have a conversation with someone, whether via the phone, in person, whether you have information via exchanges via social media or email, are you entering this information into your smartphone or your CRM system? Do you know the top 20% of your clients or your strategic partners that will provide you 80% of your new business opportunities going forward in the future? Do you know the 3 most important goals both on the business side and personal goals of your 100 most valuable relationships. Okay? Because there's different levels of how intimate you are with your most valuable relationships. How much do you know? Do you have a strategic relationship plan as it relates to your most valuable relationships? What I mean by that is, do you know what events you're going to invite them to? Do you know what events you're going to go to? Do you know what things you're going to do to create value for them over the course of the next year? Are you using trigger events to reach out to your network of influential and valuable relationships to add value to them? And a trigger event I'll go into in a little more detail, but a trigger event could be a personal trigger event like a birthday, an anniversary, a special occasion. It could be a divorce, graduation of a child. A business trigger event, someone could have come out with a book. They could become a best-selling author. Maybe they just gave a speech. Maybe they just raised some money for their company. Maybe their company went public. Maybe they were just on a reality show. Those are business trigger events. So are you using those? And do you have a systematic approach or a plan to reach out to your most valuable relationships and automate it throughout the year? So anyway, just add up those number of points. And here's the point. Normally when I speak to large groups, typically what I find is not everyone answers yes to every single one of those questions. All that means is you have room for improvement. So let me talk to you about two super important principles. We got the holidays coming up with Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. So what I want you to do is take me up on what I call the connection challenge. Write these three numbers down: the number 90, the number 30, and the number 1. I believe in create momentum. One of my mentors once said you can accomplish anything in 90 days, create a lot of momentum in 90 days. It takes about 30 days to create a habit, but only one connection can really change your life. Who is the one person, if you did a joint venture, if you had a partnership, if they were referring you business, if you were speaking on their stage, if they were hosting a webinar on your behalf, or if you were in the media, is there a specific magazine, is there a specific TV show? When I speak a lot, I always ask people, who's the one, what's the one relationship that you might want? And everyone shouts out Oprah Winfrey, because they think if they get on Oprah's TV show, their life's going to change overnight. And that may very well be the case. So let's talk about the next 30 days. I want you to do 2 or 3 simple little things. If you reached out to 3 people a day and created a deposit of appreciation every single day, what I mean by deposits of appreciation, could you record a short little video, something similar like this, and sing someone in your network a happy birthday? Could you reach out to someone? Just the other day, I noticed on Facebook someone that I know had lost like 40 pounds in a very short period of time, and I took my video camera out and just shot a short little video telling him how much I appreciated, congratulated him on what he was doing, wished him well, wanted to support him however I could, and he was very touched that I sent him that short little video. Again, who is in your life, who's in your network where you can reach out to them? 3 deposits a day of appreciation. Now, if you really want to take things up and really advance key relationships, move the needle, as I like to say, create more relationship capital, create more connection currency, what if you created value for 3 people a day? What does value look like? Well, let's just say someone's trying to lose weight, you know that. Is there an article that you could send them that might help them lose weight? Maybe there is a diet, maybe there is something that you found on, maybe you were reading something in the newspaper or online, and you can go send that to them. Is there an event that you could invite someone to? I remember years ago, my friend Manny Goldman said, hey, did I want to go to an event that Les Brown was speaking at? And I was super excited because I'd lost touch with the famous motivational speaker, and if he had not invited me, I would have not reconnected with Les. So that was exciting. So like, what events could you reach out? Literally, I'm in Denver as I shoot this, and the other day there was an event around conscious capitalism taking place in Los Angeles, and I shot a simple little note to a few people that I knew saying, hey, there's an event in town. I'm out of town, but I was thinking of you. Thought you might want to make it. So again, 3 deposits a day of appreciation, 3 deposits a day of value. Think about this. Over the next 30 days, if you did that, just imagine you'll have touched 90 of the most important relationships in your life. You want a quick and easy way? Let's just say you've been totally out of touch with someone in your network. why not reach out to them and, whether hit them up on a text message, hit them up on Facebook, personally give them a call. By the way, I find it's a lot easier these days to get people on text to set up a phone conversation than it is to physically outbound call someone and get them on the phone right away. One of the easiest questions that I like to ask is, what are you most excited about right now? And let them, answer and come back to you. And typically they'll tell you, hey, my son and daughter, they're doing something, or my business is super exciting. Here's what's going on, or whatever is going on in their world, they'll probably tell you. And it's a great opportunity to set up a meeting or engage with them via social media or a personal one-on-one meeting or what have you. So just some simple ideas on how to create more value for those in your life. I'll give you a quick little synopsis on a surefire formula to connect with anyone. Number one, you want to have a authentic, meaningful connection. Number two, you want to find out what's most important to other people. When you find out what's most important to other people, you want to see if you can help them get it. And number four, you want to become a VC. You want to become a value creator. And fifth, and not least, you want to have a really good approach on staying in touch and following up, because it's not good enough to deliver value once. My motto is give first, always add value. Give first, always add value. And this way, they will always be thinking of you. If you need help, the best time to ask for help is after you've helped someone else with something that they care about. And I would really like to help you take your business to the next level, whatever that might be. And I've had the good fortune of working with everyone from some of the top thought leaders in the world to self-made billionaires and everyone in between. And if you'd like, you can go to the link here, posted inside the video or down below, and take a look at our Connection Mastery home study. I promise you one thing, if you can master some of the skills that I teach in the Connection Mastery home study program, I guarantee you'll find things so much easier. You'll find it easier to connect with anyone you want, even if you're shy and introverted, because that's the way I am. And so I had to devise a strategy, or a number of strategies, to make it easy. If you want to make it easier for you to follow up with anyone and just make it easier over time to stay in touch, I share a lot of these different strategies. In the past, I've been able to connect with the likes of Bill Clinton, and he gave me his contact information after about a 30 or 45-second interaction. Sir Richard Branson, my all-time favorite business hero, he gave me his private email after about a 30-second interaction at a charity function that we were both at. And I share some of these strategies: what to say it, what to follow up, what to do, how to create more memorable interactions, how to become more of a thought leader, to really help you get whatever goals that you want in a whole lot less time. So anyway, I hope you found some value in this video. I hope I get a chance to connect with you when you enroll in my Connection Mastery home study program, and I look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Until we connect again, may you connect and grow rich. My name is Larry Benet. Peace.